In this video, I am breaking down the brand new Inhumans official trailer. What is up, everybody? It's Josh. This is the Den of Nerds. Guys, I knew that this Marvel's Inhuman trailer was going to drop today. There's a couple things I'm in the middle of, but I wanted to do a quick breakdown of this trailer. And I've got to be honest here, I'm not that impressed with it, and we'll get into that in a second. But let's break it down, let's see what goes on, and then we'll talk about it.
Sooner or later, the humans are going to find us up here.
So they're probably on the dark side of the moon. This is something from the comics. Alright, so you've got Medusa and Black Bolt here, and I just gotta say, this is just disappointing. So we saw the costumes and the cast photos and everything like that. Medusa was the most disappointing aspect of that little drop of info, and she continues to be super disappointing in this trailer. Like, this outfit just looks terrible. It's bland, and her hair, like, what is up with her hair? Why is it straightened? Why does it look so fake, like a wig? I mean, like, her hair should be all over the place. It should be going crazy. I understand that that's hard to do with CGI, but honestly, my opinion is if you're not going to do it right, don't fucking do it. So I'm kind of upset right away when I see this, but let's just continue on. So, you know, shots of Attila.
And remain as silent as he is.
So, look, this is gonna. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna shit all over this thing. Let's just go in on this. This looks fucking terrible. This whole set, everything that I see of Attila, looks like it's just props. Looks like it's just made. It looks like a bad sci-fi movie set or something like that. Like, this is what you're giving us with Inhumans here. This doesn't speak regal to me. It doesn't have a unique sort of science fiction-y kind of aspect to it. I mean, look at these railings. This is just some staircase with white railings. There's a backlit stone thing here. It looks awful. Okay, so this shot looks kind of cool, but look, all they're doing to do design here is have these walls with like these little holes of light or something like that. And there's potential here. Like, this architecture looks cool. Like, I like the stone in the back, like that black stone juxtaposed against this like more harsh stone, the marble on the floors and the light on the side here. There's potential here, but it doesn't do it for me.
We need to go to Earth now. We've been hiding here too long. Let's go to our rightful home.
So they're really trying to play up in this trailer Maximus the Mad and his betrayal of his brother. It really appears from this trailer that this is something that's going to happen very early on in the story, that Maximus is going to betray his brother. Now, this is probably when he says, "You should have known this day was coming." They're really leading into this. Now, the problem I have with this is, I think that the way you use Maximus is like the betrayal has to come later. Like, you want to establish that his brother does depend on him a lot, that Maximus is an integral part of the royal family, and he's devious in his own right. And you want that kind of foreshadowed and kind of lingering over top of the plot, and have that thing, like I said, just foreshadow. I think that's the way you use Maximus. I don't think you have him betray and take over Attila right away. That seems kind of dumb.
If we were on Earth, we would have a glorious planet to live on. Thrive!
And here's all these Inhumans that he's talking to here.
Your brother. You're talking about treason.
Okay, this shot right here. Fuck this shot, dude. Medusa would fuck up all of these homies with her hair. Like, seriously, with her hair and her abilities, she would never just be brought on here. Now, if there's some kind of power dampening or something like that happening, maybe. But even still, like, this just bugs me. Like,
You're blind to his intentions, right?
Okay, Karnak here, talking to the king about his intentions for his brother's intentions.
Right or wrong, he's dangerous.
Right or wrong, he's dangerous.
What I'm talking about is freedom. Freedom for all Inhumans. Are you going to use your voice to kill your only brother?
You know what I really don't understand? You know the thing that's really bugging me is Anson Mount too. Like I just don't see a lot of like acting in his face at all. It seems very plain. I think frankly it looks like you could cover up his face with the mask and it might even be better because it's at least ominous at that point. Like I remember speculating that the reason they didn't have the mask on was because he doesn't speak it on and he needs to do a lot of acting with his face. But like I don't see any acting in his face. Like when Karnak is telling him about his brother and all that, he's just like staring at him. Like where's the like frustration in his face? Where's like the anger or the confusion, the emotion? I just don't see it. And then right here, like you're gonna use your voice to kill your only brother, and it like starts like this scene might have been good enough in the 80s and 90s where we would all just like nerd creamed our pants at just the even thought of these characters being on live action. But it's 2017 and you need to do more than that. This scene looks like it looks so ABC and honestly super disappointing. Like, stop him? You've got 3 guards with guns and they're gonna stop Black Bolt? Get the fuck out of here. I will say that this right here with Lockjaw is the only redeeming quality for the show that I've seen at all. So you have Lockjaw come in and teleport him out. Now, the effects there look dope. Lockjaw looks awesome. That is the only thing that I can even stomach about this trailer. And then here we go. This is in Hawaii, by the way. And this is some of the shots that we saw we pieced together here. Okay, so let's go back a little bit there. Okay, so I don't know if this is Crystal or not, but this appears to be Trident. Which is kind of cool. It's cool that we have him in costume. I dig it. Astonishing new saga. Okay, so let's oh my god. Let's go back here. Now look at this. This is not a good set piece. It's a bunch of fake ass statues with those weird lighting on the side, and it's just like a room. Like there's nothing regal about this. Seriously. Like they needed to go Game of Thrones with this thing. You needed to make this thing look epic, and it just doesn't. It looks like they 3D printed all of this shit, and man, like it doesn't look good enough. So you have the king and you have the royal family standing between 2 weird ass pillar things in a room that's probably only about 15 feet wide. Like there's nothing regal about that. Like are they balling on a budget? Like is Attilan have a poor economy or something? What the hell? Filmed on IMAX cameras, debuting worldwide on IMAX screens. But it doesn't matter because it looks like it has no budget other than that. They're not actually doing anything that's worth filming in IMAX in my opinion. Hey look, there's that same place. There's Maximus on the throne. Oh wait, I gotta get to it, sorry. Let's see here, where's the shot? There it is. God damn it! I'm terrible at this.
We'll create
okay, so here you go. In that same room that, look, they've removed some of the stuff that was in this room. This is laughable. To make it like 30 feet, and you have that white... Look at this throne. Like, this throne looks like garbage, dude. It looks like an airport lobby seat. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that.
Destiny.
Some mundane ABC level action, you know, like just absurd.
Being free.
Lockjaw, who looks amazing. Alright, really quickly, let's just talk about this. I have gone, my excitement level, you guys know, if you go back and check it out, when this was first announced, I was all hype on this. I thought it was really a revolutionary idea. The idea that you would take a big budget, something like IMAX, who they understand that the environment that media is in right now is changing, theaters are changing, you need to do stuff to get people into these theaters, right? And so what they've decided to do was produce, at least on some level, this show. But what it really looks like from what I'm seeing is they just gave ABC some IMAX cameras. Like they didn't actually put any money into this project. If they did, none of that money's showing up in this trailer, because this all looks like your typical ABC level production stuff. It looks incredibly disappointing. My hype has went from literally about 110 out of 100 to like 30. Like, I don't, honestly, dude, fuck this Inhumans show. Like, if this is what it's gonna be like, I'll watch it. I'll probably even go check it out in IMAX. But then I'm going to do everything. Look, I'll give it a fair shake. Despite my feelings, I'll give it a fair shake. I'll go see it in IMAX. But if it is the way that I think it is going to be, I am going to come down on this show incredibly hard. And I'm going to come down on Marvel incredibly hard, because what they are doing with Marvel Television right now is just not working. They're spread too thin, and they're not actually treating these characters and stories with respect. I mean, Iron Fist was awful, right? You have the same showrunner from Iron Fist doing this show, and dude, it's just clearly not working. There's no respect for these characters, no respect for what they actually represent. This is just, it seems awful to me. I mean, am I wrong? Like, let me know, guys. Like, are you watching this? Do you think it looks better? Like, am I absolutely crazy for feeling this way? Because I just don't think that I am. This really looks like garbage to me. So disappointing on the Inhumans trailer. Honestly, I hope that there's an uproar about this. I hope Marvel gets the message. But the thing is, they're so close. Like, they've probably wrapped most of the production on the show. There's no way they can go in and fix this. Like, this is the Medusa we're getting with straightened hair. How do you feel about this? Like, this is the Atlan that we're getting. Some garbage ass set that just looks like it literally a bad sci-fi movie. That's Attilan. Like, does that work for you? Because it's really not working for me. And I'm gonna leave this here before I get too upset. I apologize about the explicit nature of this breakdown. I really did want this thing to be great, and I'm left completely disappointed. So let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this trailer? Do you think that it's garbage, or do you think that I'm off my rocker and I need to give it a fair shake? As I always say, I hope you are having an awesome and nerdy day. See ya!